the share I was talking about maybe for Feather as he looks at a couple of different options, but I think either of them are fine. Tough into the Ezreal, good into Karma. Like you said though, a lot of poke. I think the linchpin...
Those widening is very much so shortened a bit. Still about that, you know, double scuttle crab lead here for Shun, but like you talked about, the bigger lead is in hands with Keshi on this Jace, who only seems to increase the lead further. Bot side, we get the Realm Warp, though, coming out from Heru. Looking to go on to Viper, has the exhaust and the flash back up. Actually shifts forward, puts the exhaust down on Heru, who's on, has to flash away from On. And the Deadly Flourish blind actually finds Viper, and now On is screwed. It's a double up for On to On.
We need to get stuff done in the side lane. And Rise alone under a tower. Not, you know, the most scary area, but with the 3 grubs can definitely do work. Got Chemtech and Ocean Drake up next, so we're high rolling a soul this game. The Infernal Soul. I don't know if you're allowed to get this Grump for free, Shun.
Not. No, I used to be wary of a Deadly Flourish, but there's a double scout of the week. Drop down on the damage. Temper Fate's going to stall out Knight from using his ultimate. He's going to flash and find himself Junhao. Curtain Call is going to get canceled there by Viper, as Junhao now sees a 3-on-1 in his own jungle, and he's calling desperately for his teammates, but the power has been unleashed by Knight. Shot Barrage to cancel that back. Going to line up On and Viper's times as the Paranoia is going to come out here onto Heru. Does not have that flash just up yet, and the scatter is going to follow the fear. Nice. Beautiful setup for Shun, and Knight's going to knock him down. 2 kills for BLG, and both are on the golden left hand, just how they drew it up.
Yep. Of course, using the ult and getting value like that is obviously very worth, especially when you're giving a big lead over to one of the best players in the world. Keshi doing a pretty good job of pushing his lead further, sitting about the same gold as Knight. I know who I think is going to do more with this gold lead, but we'll have to see. Go for a dive, maybe.
Yep. Get a Sonic Wave. Resonating Strike comes back out. They're going to bait out the Ragnarok.
Not
Flash
great.
from Junhao as he takes a turret shot, but he's going to take the Sonic Wave back in. Too bad Shun's there to at least trade out. Jungle for jungle.
This is for BLG. They've got the 2 dragons. What soul are they going to roll into with this advantage? That's a good one.
That's a good one for a Fed Syndra. Let me tell you that much. And Ezreal throwing down the poke. So BLG have that win con to play for, and they want more of those enemy jungle camps. Junhao is going to end up picking up his blue buff. Off to the side, Scatter's going to land, but so is a Cosmic Binding onto Knight. No Deadly Flourish to follow that one up. As the lights go out, Shun goes forward onto Junhao. Kick away, though. Is going to make sure no fear lands. BLG trying to play with their lack of vision from TT as Viper takes the Magical Journey, goes after Feather. The Mystic Shot not going to land. He's going to exhaust onto Junhao. They're just outside the Curtain Call range, and Viper will find Junhao. Heru now going to help Keshi jump on top of On as the support's traded out, but Viper finds his second, shutting down Feather. And now Heru's on the wrong side of the tracks, and it's a flash forward from Flandra as he brings out the Ragnarok Rage to pick up the 3rd kill. All these camps are being taken away. Shun knows he's losing his bot side. Keshi also getting that valuable time onto the tier 1 bot side turret, so actually should be a positive trade if they pick up first break. Viper and On are threatening that mid tier 1, so there's the first break over to TT. Knight will immediately answer it, but again, feel like BLG are just benefiting more from this cross-map play. They pick up the Herald as well. The mid-tier 1 is...
being in a position where you're able to take a matchup that you want, and you're happy to say, even if it's, okay, there's not the best matchup maybe in lane, but I'll get through the lane.
You make a great point. Can't give away 2,500 gold to Zeus. Keen. You just can't.
Yep.
They will ruin games. Luckily, though, BLG in the
Dragon
present...
Pip. Let's see, what can Keshi do, or is not going to take over this game?
Dragon already down about half HP before Shun even pulls up. He's got the Battle Herald ready. It's going to be On that hops into that thing. Temper Fate not going to glide out Shun, but is going to grab the Dragon. Lights are going to go out. Shun will secure Soul Point, and here comes Flandra with the Ragnarok. Viper pelting all of TT down the backline, and Shun finally goes in, but the Rise is already gone. Knight deleted him. Junhao in the gray screen as well. TT are cowering, sputtering on the back foot as they surrender all of the bot side map to the 2-time champs.
The Herald drive here. Should be able to get the tower as well.
Oh, they knocked up Keshi. He's going to flash away from the Scatter of the Week, but even the damage the Knight's able to pump out, seriously threatening. Herald gets that crash into the tier 2 turret. They're at least going to get this nearly last plate, but it's Knight that finds the scatter, and it's Viper that brings the hammer behind it. Feather even has to flash away from Viper as he goes blood crazy looking for these kills. True Shot Barrage won't find that mark, so Viper Arcane shifts and nearly takes Feather's head off again. Keshi is TP behind, has that big TP shield, but he's staring down an entire army. Shun's gonna flash after him just to make sure he get close enough for the fear, and that 2,500 gold lead doesn't mean squat when the army of BLG send you packing. Of course it's Viper.
He still has this lead, it's really not enough.
Heru just faked out a Realm Warp, but he kind of just gave away his only escape tool, and he gets walked down by Viper. The lights go out, sure, but Heru was dead in the water nonetheless. And the Rise falls flat without a whimper as well. BLG set up around the Baron, and they're pulling the trigger. 5 versus 4. They're up over 5,000 gold. TT, we dare ya to try and stop us. Well, there's the scatter, and there's Junhao's health bar. 70% of it already gone from one combo from Knight. True Shot Barrage makes it 90% of his health bar. Kurkal's gonna come out, Tempered Fate will stall, but Junhao's just gonna get ulted over the wall. Unleash power, there's no smite chance for TT, and BLG pick up the Baron and let Flandra loose on top of Keshi to get his revenge from the lane. Unable to land a Tempered Fate into that deadly flourish, but the fear from Shun stays the same, and the scatter flake from Knight might have just called game right here, right now. 5 strong for BLG, and they're barreling down the mid lane.
Knight is so good. It is beautiful to watch him play champions like this. He is so fed in this game, completely denies Junhao not only from getting into the Baron, but even the engage on stops any kill, then kills him over the wall. Thundertalk completely shut out of this game. Huge leads on everyone who isn't named Flandra. So you can see Arn in the player cam scratching his head. That's about how they feel.
Oh, he's almost there. It's only a measly 800 gold by this point, but safe to say the
Baron to get the towers, and then they're going to get Infernal Soul too. There is no chance. Junhao spotted on every ward possible.
Turtle Drake has spawned. The lights can go out at any time, so Junhao, this flank kick target might not be as easy as you think. There's the lights go out as Junhao finds Flandra, but you can't kick the Olaf. He desperately tries to flash on the Knight, but he kicks him the wrong way. Full panic there from Junhao as he was on enemy vision the whole time, looking for the flank of a Sentry. Inhibitor gonna go down here, and BLG, the world is their oyster. They can go after the Infernal Soul if they'd like, or keep the siege up with the last remnants of the Baron buff, or just try and kill on up with a combo from Viper. Comes up, blinking health bar, the True Shot Barrage, forces the barrier out and cancels the curtain call. Realm War from Heru was a one-way trip that was not to be desired. Gets deleted by all of BLG, and now Knight not able to scatter Keshi. So nice sidesteps, get away from the stun. And BLG will settle for their free Rise kill and likely finally claim that soul that will push this game over the finish line.
Yeah, I think we've had games of Heru where he's done fine, well even. This is a very head-scratching game. Some of these realm warps are very confusing. I want to try to think about, I mean, he's going in with his team there, but it went in by himself, 1 versus 5. I really don't see what he possibly could have been looking for there. I respect the attempt, but I mean, Knight is so fed.
Oh, no, on, don't walk on that wave. On. Or Heru. Anyone could get it. I'm just waiting. If he lands a scatter, he's one-shotting either of them.
Yes, he will. With this much AP, he doesn't even have fully upgraded passive yet. He needs 1 more stack. So that cannon, he didn't get it. But 1 more stack and he'll get the like extra % AP plus the execute. Like, we're not. Knight is about to do disgusting amounts of damage in this game.
Lights go out. He's not getting the scatter there. Shun follows the blast cone to make sure to execute his target, which is Heru. Has the GA even if he gets taken down. Viper flashes over the Tempered Fate as Knight gets rid of Junhao. 2 quick kills, and now BLG could set up the final funeral of TT in this game 1. Nice Cosmic Binding onto 2 comes out from Feather. They are able to actually find Viper on the back end of this. A nice shutdown from On, but there's the scatter. Flash away from another Q coming out from Knight. Shun will just look to finish off this last inhibitor turret. And BLG will lock in triple inhibitors dropped, double super minion waves coming in droves with this last middle inhibitor falling. They won't go for the killer blow now. Health bars are a little bit too low, and BLG are feeling clinical with this finish to game one.
A little bit of running it down in the fountain there. Weren't able to end the game just then. But, I mean, how do you even kill Knight? He's got the barrier. Baron's going to get paused.
Tempered Fate. Junhao, Hero Steal. Let's see you go for it. Going to go in a little bit early as the lights are turned off. He's going to get feared and killed off before the Baron even goes down.
Well
Shoot
played.
secures the kill, and the smite. Unleash power onto the back end. Hero is deleted once again. And TT are scattered like the wind. The scatter of the week does not find its mark there, but the super minions are doing the work here for BLG. They don't even need to touch those Nexus turrets. They've got the army to do it for them. Instead, they'll chase the final kills. On drops to Viper, Feather next to fall, and it's just ceremonious here from BLG as they lock in the ace, and they Baron up their super minions to kill off the Nexus. BLG 25-5 take our game one.
Yeah, it didn't feel